Dear students, hope you are very fine by the grace of Almighty. I am very happy to take your class after many days. I am here today before you to conduct a class for you on your topic sentence connectors from your English second paper. You know, I took maybe four or five classes on the same topic, since it is a complicated topic, difficult for you to understand. I'm taking as many classes as possible to explain it, so that you can understand, you can give the topic easily. I have already given you some two or three classes on your on this topic, on rules of this topic, and if you have learned these rules from these classes, I think you'll understand this class well. And these are practice classes. Today I will give two classes on this topic. So please, let us see what is there for you. As I told you, connectors are some words or phrases that we use to maintain logical coherence among sentences of different senses. In a sentence, in a passage, or when we read something, or when we talk about something. So remember that it's not as easy as you find rules of forms of verbs or article or preposition like that. If you want to have a good comment over this topic, you need a lot of exercise, dear students. So please, following my classes, after observing, after watching these classes, these video classes, please try yourself from your textbook shown in the homework here. Otherwise, you will not be able to bring good comment over this topic. So it requires a lot of exercise. You need to register in your brain all this. And one condition, very important condition, two conditions there. If you want to have good comment over this topic, you must understand the meaning of those connectors and phrases that you're going to use to connect sentences. And at the same time, you must understand about the meaning of the sentences or passages that you are going to fill up with the connectors. So it's very important, please. So there is no alternatives to practice. Now let us connect sentences here using logical connectors here to join us to connect these sentences here. Now first let us read out the passage. Man's life is short. So man's life is short, you see. So in this short life, if someone utilizes, you see, if I understand Bangla meaning of the sentences, my brain automatically supplies me the required connector, because in Bangla language I know what connectors I need to use if I translate them in mouth. So your brain will speak, your brain will help, but you have to be habituated. You have to habituate your brain. You have to have good command over these connectors, so that you can understand. Your brain can get habituated to all these things that automatically supplies you the required connectors and certain cases. If someone utilizes his time properly, he can make his life successful. Now, we know that there are some groups of connectors which we use depending on the senses, on the meaning of different sentences. For example, you see here in C here, it is effective just opposite of what is written here. in the slide earlier in the slide. So, see, when we present, we compare two contrast, two things. There is contrast between two facts. We use some connectors like but, yet, still on the other hand, like that. So we can use here. On the other hand, if a man is careless, he cannot succeed in life. Now, please let me write this connectors here I used here. So like if here we can use but or on the other hand, because but also belongs to the group that he used to present contrasting ideas. Careless, he cannot succeed in life. So here again, so or therefore. So if someone wants to do some more, he has to utilize his time. The great men of the world have utilized their time. Surely, we can hear, if we think for some sequence on this point, we easily find our brain surfaces some connectors here to connect these sentences. We can hear certainly, surely. So we can use here surely, S-U-R-E-L-Y, surely. It is the proper use of their time by which they have become, or through which, by or through which they have become ever memorable. You see, you can ask me questions, sir, why have you used through here, the characters through? I know that through means by means of some process, following some process. For this we use the characters through. Okay. So remember that what I have told you earlier, that your brain will supply you the required connectors if you practice them. But if you don't practice, if you just plainly, just simply depend on my lectures, you will not be able to have good command over this topic. So now, which they have become irrememberable. Nothing can be more harmful than wastage of time. So you can write here than, T-H-A-N, than, time. So it's similar to killing time. In fact, I can write here, in fact, because I want to emphasize on this point. For giving emphasis on this point, we have some connectors in your hands. In fact, frankly speaking, truly, actually. So, in fact, killing time is similar to committing suicide. Therefore, we are coming to conclusion for this region, or therefore, or so. So must be careful about our time, so that here we are coming to the conclusion of a process of ideas of something. So how can we be successful, or how can we succeed in life? What should we do? We should utilize our time so that we can succeed in life. This structural dream will automatically, your brain will supply here, so that if you practice, if your brain get habituated to all these things, so that we can succeed in life. So that we can succeed in life. Dear students, By the time, I hope you have understood this passage well. For your further understanding, please notice here, look here at the corner of the board. I suggested you some practice. Please practice items from the board questions of 2018 and 2019 of your textbook. If you do so, I'm sure you will be able to understand this topic well. Dear students, thank you very much for watching this class with attention. I hope you will utilize this class and benefited from this class. Thank you again. Allah Hafiz.